What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another math puzzle. In this one, the question is as follows. Find the values of the blue, green, and red digits. Each color is unique and can be any digit from 1 through 9. Hit that pause button and see if you can figure it out. When you're ready, hit play, and I'll give you the explanation. So for this one, we want to start off by looking at these individual addition columns, right? So I see that like green plus red is 0. Now, there's two ways this could be the case, right? One, these two literally are both 0 and they add up to 0, but that can't be the case because we know the digits can be anything from 1 through 9. The second option is they add up to a number that has a 0 in the ones place and then there's a carry. So since we're adding only digits 1 through 9, and there's only 2 of them, there's no way we can get to 20, right? 9 plus 9 is 18. So that means that green plus red has to equal 10. Now, since that's the case, we know we're going to have a +1 carry over here. So now we're looking at this row, right? We know that 1 plus blue plus green has to equal 8, or it could be 18 with a carry of 1. So I'm going to write those two equations out here. We have blue plus green plus 1 would equal 8, meaning blue plus green could equal 7, or blue plus green could equal 17. So it's one of these two are true. We don't know which one just yet. Okay, now let's look at this third equation. So now we have red plus blue equals 11. But again, if this column is going to equal to 18 with a carry of 1, then it's red plus blue would equal 10. So red plus blue equaling 10 would pair with this, and red plus blue equaling 11 would pair with this. So we know this equation is good no matter what, but now let's try and solve these triple systems and see if we get sensible answers in either case. So let's start with these three and we'll see what we get. And then we'll see again when b plus g is 17 and r plus b is 10 if we get a reasonable answer there. So what I'm going to do with the triple system is I'm going to try and make two equations with just two variables and the same two variables. So for example, I'm going to combine these two at the top in a way that eliminates the g, the green, right? So if I negate, and then I add it to the second equation, right? Negative g plus g is going to cancel out. Then I'm going to have b minus r on the left side. And then I'm going to have negative 10 plus 7, which is going to be negative 3. Now, normally to get another equation, I would maybe combine this with this and try and get, again, another relationship between r and b. But I don't need to do that because, look, we've already got r plus b is equal to 11. So I'll write it b plus r, same thing, is equal to 11. Now I have this amazing system that I can just add together because the negative r and the r are going to cancel out. Then we have 2b is equal to 11 plus negative 3, which is 8. Divide both sides by 2, and we get b is equal to 4. Now going back to this equation, if b is equal to 4, r is equal to 7. And then going back to this equation, returning it back to normal, if I know that r is 7, g has to be 3 because 3 plus 7 is 10. So this is what we get in this scenario. We get viable answers. Let's plug them in and see if it makes sense. So we get 3 plus 7 is 10 with a carry of a 1. 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. That works. 7 plus 4 is 11. Boom, done. This is legit. Now just to show you, let's see what would happen if we use the other two equations. So now I'm going to combine this equation with this equation, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to negate once again. Negative g plus g cancels out. B minus r is equal to negative 10 plus 17. So b minus r is equal to 7. And then we also have this equation, b plus r plus b is equal to 10. So I'll say b plus r, just changing the order, is equal to 10. Now as I add these together, these are going to cancel out. I get 2b is equal to 10 plus 7, which is 17. Now if I divide both sides by 2, I get b is equal to 8.5. Well, wait a minute. A digit can't be a decimal, right? It's got to be a natural number 1 through 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., right? So already in this situation, if we're forced into the position of b being a decimal, we know that this is not a viable option, meaning the solutions that we got, b equaling 4, r equaling 7, and g equaling 3 is the only viable solution, which means 4, 7, 3 are the winners. Boom, done. I hope you guys enjoyed this math puzzle, and if you did, please click that like button. If you want to see more math puzzles on the regular, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.